First at 6 tonight, new information into the murder of a paddleboarder along the mid-coast, a case that continues to grab some national attention.
The owner of Micmac Cove Family Campground in Union spoke with Good Morning America and says both the victim and the suspect were camping there at the same time when Sunshine Stewart was killed earlier this month.
Catherine Lunt told a national news outlet before that arrest of the teenager she was scanning surveillance for an adult or maybe a stranger, saying nobody was looking for a child. Lunt says after police did arrest 17-year-old Deven Young, she went back to look at that surveillance camera footage, and she says she saw Young take out a small fishing boat onto the pond less than an hour before Sunny Stewart went paddleboarding out to an island. That's where police say they later found her body.
Lunt also says Young stayed at the campground throughout the 2-week investigation and even told police he had some information but took them in the opposite direction of where Sunny was found. Lunt says Young was offering campers help with different tasks they were doing, saying, quote, he acted like nothing ever happened.
Now, as for the criminal case, right now Deven Young is detained. He is held without bail, and the judge says that it is to prevent him from inflicting harm to others and to ensure his presence at future court proceedings.
As CBS 13's Brad Rogers found, state prosecutors also intend to try him as an adult.
Deven Young, who's now being detained at Long Creek, was 12 weeks shy of his 18th birthday the night police say Sunshine Stewart was strangled and beaten to death on Crawford Pond's 100-acre island in Union. If prosecutors have their way, the juvenile will be put on trial for murder as an adult. For Deven Young's court-appointed attorney, Jeremy Pratt, top criminal defense lawyers in Maine tell us his first order of business is to try to get his client tried as a juvenile.
Absolutely, that's job one for sure.
Saco attorney John Webb says Pratt is an excellent choice to represent the 17-year-old, having recently argued a similar juvenile case before the state Supreme Court. Under Maine law, the court must consider a number of factors when deciding if a juvenile should be tried as an adult. The seriousness of the alleged crime, the safety of the public, the potential for rehabilitation within the juvenile system, and the juvenile's age, maturity, and prior record.
Do they have any history in the system? What's their living situation like? What's their general attitude towards life like?
Lewiston attorney Vern Parody says the suspect's emotional and intellectual ability also comes into play.
He's 17, so he's right on the cusp of being an adult. I mean, and we're talking about murder, which is a very, just that by itself is the most serious offense a person can commit. That's one of the criteria that the court must consider.
Both attorneys say psychological evaluations are also likely for Deven Young.
The thing that's interesting about Maine law, if it's a murder case, attempted murder case, in those line of cases, the burden actually falls to the juvenile to prove that the best way to conduct this case is to maintain themselves in juvenile court.
And the stakes in deciding how Young will be tried couldn't be higher.
If he's tried as a juvenile, I mean, he'd be released likely at 21 versus as an adult, he could get a life sentence.
Right now, no date has been set on the motion to try Deven Young as an adult. His next court hearing is the 3rd week of August. In South Portland, Brad Rogers, CBS 13 News.